to play. Anyway, just saying, this is like the best car. Alright, damn it. I haven't played this in ages. I'm just gonna show you a quick demonstration. Let me see if people will join. I want the fastest car right now. Just skip to the race. But I wanna... no one's joining. I just wanna show you why this car is the fastest. A guy showed me his setup for it because he was a fan of the anime as well, and he gave me his setup. So I'm using his setup right now, but it only works for this specific car, nothing else. I want you to notice how fast it goes through corners, okay? It's not the prettiest thing, but it's fast. Damn, so bad. But this car flies through corners with the right setup, like... This is the most annoying thing about the game. The crash screen. Yes. I don't miss that at all. My days. That wasn't the best representation, but yeah. We'll try again. Just do a practice run actually. As you're playing the game mode, you know this video will make more sense to you. What I mean about the gliding through corners without losing speed. Oh fuck! It will make more sense as you play the game. Wait. Oh. What's the map button again? The top bit. I've literally forgotten how to play. Can I... Wait, there's a way to... Wait, how do I jump to places again? Teleport, yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, I've been playing the other Need for Speed a lot. Payback. Purely because there's a weather cycle. I mean, a day cycle to it. Yeah, and it has unlimited cars in your garage, and like this one's max 10. Alright. Yeah, this car is fast, like in its setup, but it's also the hardest to play. Kind of like it took me a while to get the hang of it. The rest is really easy. The super is kind of difficult because of the rev. What did they have to be there? But yeah, super is hard because of the rev limit. It just wants to keep revving. Don't worry about these guys. The Lambo's pretty easy to drive. But with what you bought, the screw on, there's three of them that are literally the same. The BRZ by Subaru and the GT86 by Toyota. There's no point. I don't know why the game did duplicates. You'll notice a lot with the Porsche and GTR, it's just there's too many. But yeah, like don't buy that because they're not the best handling cars either. They're nice, they look nice to mod. I used to have some. Like I had pretty much every car in the game. Yeah, they're nice to mod, but don't. It's not worth buying if you're trying to finish the game. The one race you want to do when you finish the story is the drag race, which you get 10k every race you win, every like about 30 seconds on average. My fastest is like 20 something. Anyway, this is not a good example. Let's use Evo. This is the one. This is my baby. Okay, so you can see this differs with each of my cars, just depending how they feel. What I like to do is first, I usually what's it called? I play with them without anything, without any handling, tuning or anything, just stock, and then I just do it to my personal preference, I guess. But usually this game is quite stiff, so you want these two to be a bit wide and fast. If you do this too slow, you're not gonna turn. If you set it to grip, you're not gonna turn in them corners. You're just gonna slow down too much. I don't use this. This I don't really notice the difference, but so I just left it on. Launch control, you need it on because when you're launching, you don't want wheel spin, especially for a race. You don't want wheel spin. Yeah, I don't know what I did here. Okay, I haven't played this ages, but yeah, ignore this. Downforce, I don't have it because I kept the spoiler stock because I just want to see it without any mods. But usually I'd have one when I'm racing. I usually put it on when I'm racing. Nitrous always power for me. That's what I do. So that's my general setup. I don't think I have any race builds, do I? Yeah, I have the BRZ just because I want one. No, I don't have any race builds. But if I was doing a race build, so this is theory. You'd want more tire pressure, and this depends on if your car is rear-wheel drive or whatever. Usually you want it to be rear-wheel drive for drifting because that's the best for drifting. I don't know. So more usually, and just play around with it. You know, drift a little. If you can kind of tell if the car's tail is whipping too much, then lower the pressure in the back wheel, and then if the front is gripping too much, then put less in the front wheel. The response, I still do this. It's also the same for drifting, fast, and this especially wide open because you want them angles, right? I usually turn this bad boy off so you have full control of the drifting. Launch control also goes off so there's more wheel spin. Differential, I usually have it locked. Like if I'm going for like an all-out drift, like locked. If not, you can always do it. Downforce, you can leave it in the middle or less, depending what you're feeling. Brakes, I do like in the middle for both. It just gets the drift initiated more by drifting rather than having to press the handbrake, which makes it kind of easier. Handbrake, you want it to be stronger for drifting. No, weaker, sorry. Weaker. Well, it depends. If you want to hit corner sharper, then you do strong. You really feel it like stop the car as you're turning. Spring stiffness, I don't really touch on these, but usually for drifting, I have it stiff so the car doesn't wobble as much. So, you know, it's just better for drifting. You don't want it wobbling. Nitrous have on power for everything. Always on power for me. It's just better. And manual gears are on. Uh, you can do it in the main settings, so all cars are manual. You don't have to do it one by one. Yeah, that's literally it. That's as basic as I can get it, by the way. Oh, another thing to do is these parts in box. You can sell these for some money if you want, but keep them for now. You don't make that much money from it. Also, right, this is the saucy bit. Where is it? This is the turbo, first induction. I don't know why they call it that, but whatever. Yeah, when you max out your car, this is what I recommend when you finish everything and you try to max out a new car. You know, get air filter, all this. So basically, don't touch this and engine block, right? You wanna upgrade air filter, everything else to max, and then you do engine block to max, and leave this for last, because sometimes it's better. Look, this is the last one, but it isn't the best. For me, this is the best one, right? So, oh yeah, but what I mean by handling parts is suspension, differential, tires, brakes, and handbrake, and sway bars. Don't touch those. Leave them for last. Yeah. So when you're upgrading, do performance, leave engine block, and these two last, and leave this until the last, like until last. Don't bother touching that first when you're upgrading a new car once you've progressed a lot. Yeah, that's all I could say. But when you're new, you want to get the one that would usually upgrade your car more. You get what I mean? So if you unlock a turbo and it does more than the fuel system, get this. And that's all I can say. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream right there.